kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Boise State's offense will have first crack at this one. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This all...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Great timing on the snap. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Got the back over the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, the power run here. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to run it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point effort, putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they were handed a golden opportunity. Drive covers 25 yards. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Going right to work up top. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Let's talk for a second about Boise State. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range that people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, Dave?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love now, Jesse. How do they handle it?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
The Broncos send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch at the 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. To the air on first down. Makes the grab.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Second and short now after that completion. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. At the 35, he's loose. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Running back searching for a hole. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Unleashes one deep. And it's a touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. And the Broncos are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Takes the handoff. It's Cross.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here's the handoff. Fights off the defender. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They punted away on 4th down. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give to the back. Turning it on. Has plenty for the first down and they stop him at the 28.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The screen, and watch out! Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Fires to the big fella. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. The give. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Making side adjustments here. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many 1st downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Clark. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Looking for room, it's Cross. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. They get to the line quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Cano. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. DB's right up on the receivers. Rides the back and leaves it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tempo and overdrive. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. Makes the grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Big guy smells it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to pound their way in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. Touchdown Broncos! That's the way you... drive and put up points. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to run it. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. 2nd down coming up. They'll ride Davis here.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. Got enough for the first down and once more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback moving. He's got his man. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He'll throw it. The short hands. It's Ware. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Takes the handoff. It's crossed. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the 2nd half.
And the Broncos will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Davis. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Power football with the run. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Gets it out quickly. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They're working that left side. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Broncos! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. They want to see if they can score the deuce. The offense did exactly what it needed to do getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. He'll start this drive firing. Caught over the middle. It's Cano. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Broncos in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air on second down. Hauls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He'll try to do it himself. Breaks into the open.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Looking downfield on first down. He's got it.
Man, as a defense, you're going to give up plays, and receivers are going to make nice catches, but it's your job to limit the damage. Great job by the defense. As soon as he catches the football, they get him on the ground. Don't allow any of those big plays after the catch.
Got his man downfield. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. And the Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. To the ground with the back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's brought down good pickup on the play, but not quite to the 15-yard line. That's where he had to get for the first down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll make it a one-possession game, 28-21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame. They're up by 17 over San Diego State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. There he goes!
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. The defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking to throw for it. It's complete to the left. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making checks. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. They trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
They picked up a couple of 1st downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of years.
They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Sanders. Turning it on. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Snags it. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Using the quick game.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Pause to throw again. Pressure coming, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the timing just a hair off.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Might as well give it to him again. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. The give out of the gun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. I know they were expected to win this game, and they're just about to finish it off, but there is something to be said for handling this type of pressure.
Handling it and swatting.
Punches it into the hallelujah land for a touchdown. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from.
Looking for a huge play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Got the tight end outside. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they're in for a touchdown late in this game.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays because they are definitely playing the deep ball.
Going to try to get it himself. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. You don't see that penalty